Computer System Organization. Common CPU components. The Central Processing Unit (CPU) consists of 6 main components. First, Control Unit, the CU, Arithmetic Logic Unit, the ALU, registers, cache, buses, and clock. All-purpose components work together to allow processing and system control. This is the diagram of the Central Processing Unit. First component is the Control Unit. The CU provides several functions. It fetches, decodes, and executes instructions. It uses control signals to control hardware. It moves data around the system. Second is the Arithmetic Logic Unit, or ALU. The ALU has two main functions. First, it performs arithmetic and logical operation decisions. The ALU is where calculations are done and where decisions are made. It acts as a gateway between primary memory and secondary storage. Data transferred between themselves then passes through the ALU. Third is the register, are small amounts of high-speed memory contained within the CPU. They are used to the processor to store small amounts of data that are needed during processing, such as the address of the next instruction to be executed, the current instruction being decoded, the result of calculation. Different processing have different number of registers for different purpose, but most have some of all the following: program counter, memory address register (MAR), memory data register (MDR), current instruction register (CIR), and accumulator (ACC). Third is cache. Cache is a small amount of high-speed random access memory (RAM) built directly within the processor. It is used to temporarily hold data and instructions that the process is likely to reuse. This allows for faster processing as the processor does not have to wait for data and instruction to be fetched from RAM. Next is buses. A bus is a high-speed internal connection. Buses are used to send control signals and data between the processor and other components. Three types of bus are used. Address bus carries memory address from the processor to the other components, such as primary memory and input and output device. Data bus. Data bus carries actual data between the processor and other components. Control bus carries control signals from the processor to the other components. The control bus also carries the clock pulse. Last is clock. The CPU contains a clock which is used to coordinate all of the computer's components. The clock sends out a regular electrical pulse which synchronizes keeps in time all the components. The frequency of the pulse is known as the clock speed. Clock speed is the measure in hertz. The higher the frequency, the more instruction can be performed in any given moments of time. In 1980s, processors commonly ran at a rate of between 3 MHz, which is 3 million to 5 million pulses in a circle per second.